A group of protesters camping out outside City Hall in downtown Kansas City warn they aren't leaving anytime soon. They plan to keep occupying the area until their demands are met or they're kicked out. 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez is joining us live with a look on how these protests have evolved over the weekend. Andres?
Well, Dia, they have a handful of demands, but above all, they want the Kansas City police chief out of a job. In fact, it's one of the messages that they are projecting onto City Hall tonight. And despite the chill in the air, they're not leaving anytime soon. It's been almost a decade since Kansas City has experienced an occupation of this kind.
We are not going to be ignored any longer. We are not going to be swept aside.
More than a score of tents are up in the south lawn of City Hall, with the statue of Abe Lincoln covered in reasons why these protesters want police reform.
Every time they have a business meeting, they're going to be reminded of our rightful outrage.
They went from marching on Friday to the People's City on Sunday because of this now viral cell phone video.
You need to get back, you're going to jail.
Showing a KCPD officer placing a pregnant woman in handcuffs accused of hindering an arrest.
And to see a mother and to see a woman who is about to give birth, to see her treated like an animal.
Police maintain she was given multiple warnings to leave but refused. Though a KCPD representative wasn't available to speak on camera on Sunday, a spokesman told us he does not believe there have been any updates regarding the arrest. On Thursday, the department said this regarding the officer's actions.
He advised, and I think that the video shows his weight was on his foot, that he was taking care. He understood this. He took as much care as he could.
The woman in the video, who for safety reasons is just going by her first name, Deja, joined demonstrators calling for the resignation of the police chief and the termination of the officer.
She hasn't even been born yet, and she's already a victim of police brutality.
This instance a flashpoint here at home.
When George Floyd died and you had like thousands of people coming, for that cause, a lot of those people just kind of went back to their lives and forgot that we had our own George Floyds here in Kansas City and that we needed to fight for them, and we're keeping that flame going, that torch lit. That's what we're doing. We're not going to let it die out until we get some serious change.
Power to the people.
Now, the police department has said and reiterated today that the chief will not be stepping down anytime soon. As for these demonstrators, organizer Stacy Shaw said that they will remain peaceful, so you won't be seeing any scenes like the ones that happened out in Seattle or in Portland earlier this year. Reporting live tonight in downtown Kansas City, I'm Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.
Tomorrow, I plan to have a one-on-one sit-down interview with Kansas City Police Chief Rick Smith. We'll discuss the budget, ongoing protests, and those calls for him to step down.